Hey, everybody. Welcome back. We're here with another Oakland Restaurant Week special, another special entrepreneur, Alicia Kidd. She's the CEO of Coco Noir Wine Bar. Alicia, welcome. How are you doing?
Great. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. I'm blessed to have you here. And uh, first of all, tell my viewers how you came to start this great looking wine bar with all these great wine offerings and in a fantastic location in downtown Oakland.
Yes. So Coco Noir Wine Shop and Bar was I launched it in December 16th. So that was my grand opening. So I've been open for 3 months. Prior to that, I've been in the wine industry. I call myself the business of wine. I specialize mainly in the diversity and the business of wine, helping have a parent company that I launched in 2016 called The Wine Noir, which is a distribution and a wine and beer distribution and import company. I have been doing that for some years. And I also have an online store. So in doing that for a couple of years, I decided that I wanted to expand and grow my company. So that's when in 2020, late 2019, I wanted to launch a retail shop. I did that because after being a distributor for so many years in my own company, and I still do that, I noticed there was still a lack of effort of trying to get brands of color, Black women and other people of color in the space in retail. So I had amassed a following. I had sold wine direct to consumers as well as B2B to business clients. So I decided to launch my own business, a second business called Coco Noir Wine Shop and Bar. So what we are a new way of doing business. We are a retail shop. So you can come in and buy wine, beer, and a few non-alcoholic beverages. We also have a tasting room, and then we serve very small light bites, and you can listen to music or rent it out for events.
What is your specialty wine that you want people to when people visit say you got to try this, you got to do this? What is it? Which one is it that you want people to really check out?
Well, that's hard to say because I don't have my own brand. I showcase, I think it's 26 different brands, but within those brands, there's 5 varietals. So 75 brands, 75 different SKUs. But what I would say is what I would want them to try is wines. And my website, it's a work in progress. It's better when you come in. So the brands that I would say, in addition to what we're offering for Oakland Restaurant Week, I would say we have an amazing champagne collection.
Excuse me. That's cool. I just have to say that's cool.
Sorry, thank you. So B. Stevenson is a Black woman here in America out of New York that has her own French champagne. She has 6 different varietals that we are the exclusive retailer. So she goes to France. She has a woman winemaker, champagne maker, and she makes it, and we carry it here on the West Coast. That's in addition. What I'm offering with Oakland Restaurant Week, I think we're probably the first wine bar or wine shop, I'm not sure, to offer tastings. We have 3 amazing curated different flights you can choose from. We have this, charcuterie boards and light bites. So I would say our champagne, we have splits that are really good. Don't know those. My website is a work in progress. So by next month, you'll see more of my online store. So, and things of that nature.
This is the set of 6 mini bottles. So that's $10 each. That's a good price.
Yeah, those are we sell those in a gift bag where we do them in a 6 or in a 12 in a 3-pack. So those are sip and share. Those are artisanal wines that are for people made out of Lodi. It's made by an African American woman-owned company called Sip and Share. So I use those for virtual tastings or for people that want to just have by the glass. But yeah, my website is in a work in progress. But when you come in, that's where the experience comes in. So I would say the champagne, then we have some amazing reds. We're going to showcase P. Harrell wines with Shira wines, House of Brown, you know. So that's our tasting room area. So that's, you know, just a snippet of what we have. That's our retail section. So
Beautiful setting. Wow, look at this. Oh, that looks
yeah,
good. Oh my Lord.
yeah. And
What
we're
is
only
that?
getting better. We make those in-house as well. So those are charcuterie boards with different cheeses that are in season, dried fruit. We do
Mm,
snack boards as
mm,
well.
mm. My goodness, I'm hungry already. That's what. When did you say, all right, I want to do this in downtown Oakland? Because some people, they, even though they're in Oakland, they'll go to San Francisco or someplace else. But you're right in the heart of our great city.
I mean, being a born resident, you know, I've always supported local businesses. When it
Excuse me,
comes to
Skyline, Skyline.
yeah, I went to Skyline, and I
Oh,
also, my parents went to Castlemont, so I'm second generation born in Oakland. So Oakland was a no-brainer to me. San Francisco, you know, they're no more on the map, but locally, Oakland has its own unique flavor. So my wine shop is like no other. We play really nice music. It's a really nice vibe. I'm located in a landmark area called the Black Arts Movement Business District, and
mhm.
I'm attached to a high rise that is a very diverse. So we cater to diverse diverse clientele. It don't matter your age, your race, your level of expertise of wine. We feature everything that is women and people of color and local producers and also small producers from out of the country.
Who designed the space? It's beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah. I had an amazing partner that did that. His name was Alfonso Dominguez. He's a designer, an architect and a designer. And along with my keen eye, we both he has a great eye as well. So I knew what I wanted and he just mapped it out for me.
It looks comfortable. It looks like the visual equivalent of comfort food.
Yes.
I mean, it really looks like you want to luxuriate in it. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Can anyone rent out the space for a party or an event or meeting?
Oh, yes. You can rent up to 50 people. We've done corporate events with Airbnb, with the dating app Bumble. We've done a lot of different things. So, yeah, we can do, we've done corporate lunches where we'll, take out some of the furniture and bring in we have a rental company we partner with to do up to dinners and lunches, up to 25 people seated, and then we can fit up to 50 standing room. And then we also are taking appointments, so reservations. For the first 3 months, you could just walk in, but starting this week, we're starting reservations on the majority of days. So, and then we'll have outdoor seating when the weather gets warmer.
And how, from your perspective, and how has the wine business changed from your perspective? And I'll ask because I know, for example, Charles Woodson has Charles Woodson wines and his collection, and
Mm-hmm.
I see a lot of us getting into this from the business standpoint, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Uh, from your perspective, how has it changed?
Well, I think as African Americans and people of color, especially, I will just say we have the influence. So like a lot of like my favorite celebrities like Jay-Z, he made most of his wealth in Champagne with Audemars Brignac, with the Ace of Spade brand. Like he owns it, private label. So he's one of my when it comes to business and mentor, in my head, like
Mhm.
so when he bought I just noticed like when it comes to hip hop artists and celebrities, whenever there's a brand, we sell it out. We're the influence everybody. So once I noticed the shift of like celebrities, athletes, entertainers starting to do their own, and like LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, they're like serious. And then now D Wade, we carry his brand. I mean, I can't keep it in the store. Mary J. Blige, like all of her brands sell out. And then with that being said, I think it's amazing because I have a younger audience. The majority of my audience is millennials and Gen Zers. That's like older millennials, maybe younger Gen Xers, all the way to Gen Z. So we just are more into like local. We want to know who's attached to the brand, you know. So I just think it's just a thing. And then just wanting to support like micro, the industry of wine has changed because it's not about having these big tasting rooms. It's like these more micro urban tasting rooms. So you don't have to go to Napa. If you go, you just go. But if you can have that experience in Oakland or San Francisco.
Oh, by the way, to answer your question, this is actually live. This is Zennie62 YouTube. So if someone goes there right now, this is what they see. See that? Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. High tech. Yeah. Not bad for an old guy, huh?
No, you're not old.
Hey, so what are the hours, by the way? Bless you.
So hours, we're closed Monday and Tuesday, and then we're our hours are Wednesday through Friday 4 to 9, Saturday 2 to 9, and Sunday 1 to 6 right now. And then we'll probably have later hours, but close Monday and Tuesdays.
And in terms of the selection of wines you have Chardonnays. What's the
So the varietals, we typically carry red blends, a lot of red blends, and then for single varietal in the red, we do like Cabernets, Merlot, not Merlot, Zinfandels. Those are like the heavy, you know, mainly Cabs and Zens are like, and Pinots, Pinot Noir. And then when it comes to the whites, Chardonnay.
Wow, look at that. Look at
Sauvignon
that.
Blanc, Chenin Blanc. Those are like the ones we typically carry. And then for, you know, all types of sparkling, you know, Prosecco's and Chenin Blanc sparklings, you know, Pinot Noir blends with Chardonnay. But yeah, and then white blends. But yeah, we're typically, you know, and again, it depends on like the maker, like what they're making, but it's a lot of Cabernets and Zens and red blends with, you know, with Petite Syrah from different areas like Napa, Sonoma, Washington, and Oregon. And then we have some international, like Italian brands, France. Yeah.
I just had Imani Greer on, and of the vegan restaurant that he has. That's we had a lot of fun talking about Oakland, but I mentioned him because I was thinking that you all should team up some kind of way, because he has the food and you have the wine.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's so I hate to match make. Actually, no, I don't. I love it. So, have you met him, by the way?
Does he roasting and raw? Is that who that is?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we're in the same entrepreneur circle. Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You guys should just team up in some kind of way. Have a block party or something. I was the reason why I'm hesitant in my conversations, because I had this sudden vision of a block party that you guys had thrown. You know, it just seems like a classic pairing of two Oakland entrepreneurs who have great offerings. And so I think she's got I'm just going to continue to talk. She is at her location, as she said, it's Coco Noir 360 13th Street, downtown Oakland. And again, she's got a great, hold on a second here. Let me try to get her back. One moment, please. I believe let's see here. Oh, okay. You can also use your phone. Right on. Oh no, we're real time. It happens to people. Besides, I was talking you up while you were. I figured, here you come. He's back, folks. Yeah.
Sorry.
This is what.
Yeah. Sorry.
You are far from the first to have that happen. It happens. It's the 21st, yes. The 21st century, as I like to say. But at any rate, yeah, I just had this vision of the two of you having this block party. It's literally slammed into my head. And I thought, great food, great wine, great people, right? Just it's an
Yes,
idea.
I'm building a data. Yeah, I'm building a database. I've already done some collaboration. So, like, even now for Restaurant Week, if you go on the site, we're featuring another vegan company. It's called the MF Vegan. Her name is Bria, and she makes jackfruit sliders. So I've already partnered with her. We're doing vegan options, and then we have our own in-house charcuterie boards, and that we're pairing along with the different tastings that we're offering, which is a white flight, red, and then a bubbles flight.
So let's check that out. Maybe we can find that real quick.
So if you go on the Oakland Restaurant Week, you'll see the menu that's up there.
There it is. Okay.
And then I'm in the downtown area. So if you look under.
Down. Oh, I see. Like right here.
So yeah, and then click on downtown where it says neighborhoods. And then that just filters it even more. And then
there's Roasted and Raw.
Yeah.
There's Iron and Oak Restaurant and Bar.
And then there's me right there.
Oakland. I'm not leaving.
You see Coco Noir right at the bottom to the lower right.
Yeah. There we go. Something popped up in the middle of it. So anyway, it's what kind of threw me off. There we go.
Yeah, I just added a new menu. I just updated it.
Okay, let's go check it out here.
There it is. So
see if we can go down a bit there.
Yeah, so that's our menu right now. So jackfruit sliders, you get 2 of them, and with vegan, it's like vegan mayo, all of that, like jackfruit. It's very healthy.
Oh, I was trying to narrow that to get the white part out of the way, and I made a mistake. So let me go back here. Sorry about that. All right. So now you were saying?
Yeah. So we have we're doing vegan option, and I've already done it before, and it sells really well. So those are our flights right there.
Charcuterie board, that excellent board you saw, folks. And then her flights: white wine flight, red wine flight, and mixed wine flight. And about Coco Noir. How did you come up with the name Coco Noir?
Well, Coco Noir I came up with because Coco means brown. So I'm a melanated person, and noir in French means black or feminine being. So I just, love those 2 words, and wine shop. So yeah, that's how I came up with those 2. And then from there, it just sounded catchy, it represents like myself. And
I just wonder if you had something like, Chanel in mind because of the logo. It's luxurious,
I mean, of course, she's an inspiration in her industry, but yeah, it's just more so it means cocoa beans. If you look it up, it doesn't mean Chanel, but because of her name. But yeah, no, it's because just cocoa means brown. Like there's, it could be the coconut, or root, like different like dark chocolates. So yeah.
And if I say Oakland, what does that mean to you? What's Oakland to you?
What Oakland means to me is that it's a beautiful city. It's the leader in diversity. Different from San Francisco, we are very, I will say we're just unique. We embrace everyone. It still is multicultural. We have our issues, but we're just like any other city, trials and tribulations. But I think we have a very unique and diverse and great food scene. Eclectic. Great scene. So yeah, Oakland is, to me, it represents who I am, the good parts, and
Well said. I remember when I was working too, as I told you off camera here. Well, not off camera, but off room or out the live part. When I was working Bring the Super Bowl to Oakland, my pitch was that Oakland, this is 1999, my pitch was Oakland is a shining city on the hill, America's best example of diversity, represent the NFL and the Super Bowl. And unbeknownst to me, I guess it was so good that Denise DeBartolo York said in the middle of a bunch of people, "Oh, that's such a great speech. I'm going to put you in my suitcase and take you around the country." So there's your visual for you, me in a suitcase. Anyway,
Yes.
that was a lot of fun. And, you know, to put an exclamation point by it, Dr. York was standing right there. So I can only, her husband, right? I'm like, okay, right. But yeah, Oakland has always been a symbol of diversity, a beacon of light for the rest of the country. I've always seen it. So I completely agree with you with that. Definitely.
Yes.
Well, it's been a lot of fun. Hey, we got to come back. Next time we have to hook you up with a camera or take a link so you can take us around your store while you're in the store, right?
Yes, yes.
On and everything else. All right. So, hey, stick around off camera. Is there anything you want viewers to know before we break out?
Well, I would just say come to Coco Noir. We're located on 360 13th Street on the corner of 13th and Webster. You know, just come by. You can now make reservations for parties of 2 at a time for now, maximum 2. And we do private events. So yeah, just come on down, try some amazing wines. We're unique where you can sit back and have a good time with your friends or go to my place before dinner.
All right. Stick around in the background. Hey, folks, stick around later. We'll have more news. Right now, remember this, subscribe to Zennie62 on YouTube, bookmark oaklandnewsnowblog.com and Zennie62.com, newly refurbished blog. That ends this broadcast, folks. Stick around. I'll show you how to get out the easy way. You don't have to do anything.